Hello YouTube, my name is Pali Fisher, and welcome to another episode of my life. I've been filming the past few weekends where I've been out sailing, and I haven't really not figured out how what do you want to do with it? How do you want to use it? I don't know. I still don't know. So it's another weekend. We're gonna go sail, and I'm gonna go record some stuff, and I will try and record some with my phone, because I bought a new GoPro, and unfortunately the new GoPro and my old laptop don't really seem to be speaking the same language. So basically, to convert the 5 hours of GoPro I can do in one sitting, takes me about 30 hours to convert into something that my computer can actually handle editing, and that I can get a picture of and stuff like that. So that's not gonna be my favorite camera for now, while I don't have better access to better computers. So the phone it is, and maybe the old GoPro 4 Hero. Anyway, I'm on the boat, and it's a bit messy because I just dropped in a lot of stuff for the weekend, bags and computer, camera equipment, all that jazz. But up there we sleep. In here it's just the lounge area. It fits 2 people more, but the boat itself is Albin Express 26-foot sailboat, and we have no engine, so we only go for sail. Well, we have an engine, it's just not mounted, and we haven't used it for 3 seasons. This is the 3rd season where we haven't used the engine at all. It's there for safety reasons, nothing else. So let's take a look around the boat. So as you can see, it's not a very big boat. But it's big enough for 2. And yes, it takes us where we want to go. Very, very slow. Yes, jeg er klar.
Jeg har ikke nogen planer for at sætte sejl, fordi vinden har jeg. Men først når vi kommer ud på vinden, tager frem med derudad. Ja. Det er snottet lidt i den.
Ja.
Skub lidt mere, så vi kan godt starte ud af.
Ja,
Det gider det.
det gider jeg da godt.
Jeg skal lige gøre det lige nu, for ellers så bliver vi over tællene. Lige tage elastikken af. Hurtigt.
Ja. Yes. Tak.
Hvad får du i forhold til mange andre?
Ja. Du må være hævet lidt højere op, kunne det?
Det må du gerne. Det får jeg også godt, det her på. Især når vi skal få slat lidt dernede af.
Ja.
Du kan bare skubbe dem op på den kugle, hvis du hellere være lidt mere plads der. Det har vi tit. Så der skal gøre det der.
Ja. Yes.
Både på vej ind og parat, hva'?
Ja.
You never know what you need. I roligt tempo.
Det må man sige.
Det må ruer.
Roligt tempo. Masser af fender ude.
Parat, start.
Safety.
Til havnemanøvre. Det er vi ellers bare sejler ned af nu.
Ja.
Det er godt ikke til fuld sejlertøj på.
Ja.
Har du sindssygt rart. Okay, en regnbyge gør selvfølgelig noget ved det, men... Er du klar på, at vi skal have fungen over på den anden side?
Ja.
Vi skal lige...
Checking the current, and we have a little bit current with us, not a whole lot,
but better than against, I think.
Yep.
Can we get some pillows for our asses?
Now we are on our way. Got pretty hot, so had to drop some of our clothes. It might change once we get out and away from land, but yeah, for now the weather is really nice, very cloudy, but hopefully we will have some more wind than we did on our last trip. That boat is not moving, so that's a bit worrying for us. Is he caught in the current, or don't he know how to sail, or so? That's the stuff we are looking ahead when you're sailing for sail only. But we will see if we will get out there and get stuck with him. Right now, we're doing okay. .4 knots. Catching up on this guy. We have lost about 1 knot speed, so we're down at 3.34, something like that. But he's still pretty much where he had been all the time. Looks like a much heavier boat than ours. We are a light wind vessel. Our boat is 1.8 metric ton. This guy out there is still laying basically totally still. So what we're doing now is we're going in towards the, I don't know the correct term in English, I think it might be called the eddy current. I wasn't able to find a Danish-English translation for outboard idevand. But we're sailing in a small belt, a funnel of basically a lot of the water from the Baltic Ocean is forced through this small funnel, and it creates a very powerful current. But we have this back current near the land, and it's moving, and it's always a bit you know, you need to know your water to find it, and you need to know what you're looking for, and then you can go in and pick up speed. Like now we are at 3.8 again, while when we were out in the middle we dropped all the way down to 1.5 knots.
Half the speed.
So that's half the speed, yes. So this guy should be going in closer to land and find the eddy current, or whatever it's called. If you know what it's called in English, please drop a line below. The wind have picked up a bit and the sun is shining. Doing an average of 5.5 knot. Yeah. 6 seconds of wind. I don't know how many knots that is. If you normally measure in knots per second. And not meters per second, but not a strong wind, light wind. But beautiful sail weather. It's nice when you do those 5.5 knots. That's the average speed of our boat. Unless it's windy, then it can go much faster. But some of the wind we were promised have arrived. We are now at about 8 meters per second, and the waves are increasing, and
Wind picking up.
yeah, the wind have picked up. So nice sailing. Still sailing 5.5 knot. The average speed, as mentioned before. And when I mentioned the boat can sail a lot faster, it's with the ideal wind conditions and spinnaker and stuff like that. We can push it to 12, 14 knots. At least that's where we've been. Not today, but before. So, yeah, slowly sailing towards our destination, Bogø. It's a small island in the southern Fyn region. One of the many islands in Denmark. We have like close to 500 islands or something. 474 or something like that. And we enjoy sailing between a lot of them. And yeah, especially Bogø, we like a lot. Get all our meat from Bogø and pick it up by boat. So carbon footprint on the cow is smaller than most, I guess.
tørninger.
We're a bit out of the harbor and slowly getting ready to dock for sails, so it requires a bit of prepping. Nå.
Fjernsynet her. Jeg lægger den her og laver sådan en bue her. Så jeg sætter den her igennem.
Yes.
Og så kommer jeg den her bagom og ned ved siden af den her igen. Så den kommer til at se sådan her ud. Så kan jeg stramme, og så er den super hurtig at få op igen bagefter. Du selv kan lave sådan en derhenne nu på enden af den. Bag om en smule.
Nej, det var ikke rigtigt.
Jeg lige tage den hurtigt.
Nej.
Sådan her, ja. Og sådan, så er den af. Rundt her.
Now the wind is much more obvious when we don't have it in from behind, more or less. But
right from the nose.
Yeah.
Almost.
The small arrow on the top of the mast indicate where the wind is coming from. åbner. Yes. Yes, jeg stiller mig lige ved masken. Ja.
Vi går bare ind og tager en plads der, hvor vi plejer. Op mod vinden.
Yes.
Så.
Nå. Skal vi... Yes. Yes. Skal vi... Skal vi så hive den op igen? Ja. Yes. Skal vi så på... Vi skal på den pæl først, ikke? Nå, den der? Yes.
Og hurtigt over, så er det den anden
Jepper. Og der er knuden så vidt op. Det er nogle lorte knuder, den der.
Hvad vil der forholde den? Der var op foran.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Bogø. We arrived and have packed down the boat, or tightened up the boat, whatever you call it, covering up the sails and stuff like that. Just covering the final last buttons. And I just wanted to show this. This is just a lovely, lovely island. I love the nature. Very, very pretty.